What is up, guys? Thanks for being here. Today we're going to talk about whether working outside is worth it. Now, there's a lot of research out there that honestly I have not really looked too deeply at, but that says that working outside is good for you. In fact, I did an interview last semester with Dr. Lucy White, and she was talking about working outside and the benefits, and here's that clip.
Like, I do a lot of my stuff outside because being outside, the sun is good for you. I tell people there's a reason we take vacations to sunny places. There's a reason, right? Sunshine makes us feel good for all kinds of reasons. It's good for producing vitamin D, and vitamin D is very essential to mood. So if you don't get enough vitamin D, like in Seattle and those places, they actually recommend that people take vitamin D supplements. But that's because they don't have enough sun. But if you live in a sunny place, you shouldn't be inside all the time. It's not good for up here.
I'll put in the cards if you want to check out the rest of that video. Super insightful, super helpful, especially as we approach the end of this semester, I think. So working outside is good for you, scientifically speaking, and I think that's true. I think it makes sense. I think I tend to feel better when I work outside. But I don't know, we're gonna test it out. We're just gonna, ride out this morning here, or probably in the early afternoon. I'm just gonna spend the whole time working outside. And we're gonna see if I feel like so much better than the past couple days. For reference, I've just been working totally inside. Probably have not stepped outside at all other than to take Bimby to pee. So yeah, we're just gonna get into it. I've got my coffee here, ready to go.
One touch and I'm back to the feeling. Rooftop when love had no ceiling. What is never danced around in my head.
I totally just forgot that I had a meeting that I was supposed to be at 8 minutes ago. So I'm gonna try and log into that. We're gonna do a meeting from outside. All right, here we go. Gotta copy the invite for the host of the meeting, and you forget about it. That's a really awkward thing. Here we go. Cool. Just got done with that, and honestly, the meeting was spiritual direction, which is always a very enjoyable meeting, but I do feel like having it outside made a difference. I felt giddier or happier. I don't know, maybe it's just because it was a little different. Like, I don't usually have meetings outside, so I'm like, I got a meeting outside, I'm outside. But also, I'm not listening to anything. I don't know why I had headphones on. But yeah, I think if we're just going, based on feelings and feeling what feels better, yeah, I think I felt better taking the meeting outside. Today I'm also doing Instagram takeover for the Trojan 360 Insta. So it's been kind of fun. I don't know, just something else I'm doing. But I do think it's been a lot more fun doing it outside than it would have been inside. Alright, so my coffee's almost done, which means it's lunchtime. Overall, a pretty productive morning. I did struggle a little bit at the beginning. It was like going on YouTube and that kind of thing. But I recalibrated, worked on my musical script, which I think benefited from being in the elements. I don't know, it was just helpful and kind of cool to be in nature, writing about very elemental, it's very like nature heavy script. And I did some Instagram story, Insta takeover stuff, and answered some questions. And yeah, so good morning. And now I'm gonna go get my favorite thing that USC dining serves, and which I will show you. Best sandwich, one of the best sandwiches I've had in my entire life. So stay tuned. Here we go. Maybe this is TMI, but like one of the main things I struggle with when working on campus is at some point I need to go to the bathroom, and they're just, as far as I know, aren't really bathrooms open because, everything's closed. So it's either like that usually drives me back to my apartment, or not having a place to charge my stuff. That's another thing that, like, I think with the new tents they've set up for working outside and stuff that you need to reserve, I think those have charging like plugs, which is cool. But before that, there was like nothing. So it was like if my stuff was about to die, I was like, gotta yeet out of there. So yeah, but let's get to the sandwich. Are you ready for this? Here we go. So this is Popovich, the Literacy mac and cheese melt. Pretty sure. I know this probably isn't for everybody, but I think it's pretty spectacular. So I hope you do too. If you try it. But it's basically a mac and cheese sandwich. And hopefully it's in focus. I think it's pretty incredible and worth trying. So if you ever get to campus or got, the dying dollars and stuff, highly recommend. So I'm gonna eat this, and then I think everything's probably about to die of charge, and sorry to TMI, but I'm gonna need to use the restroom, so I'll probably eat this, try and do a little bit more work outside, and then we'll wrap it up. Alrighty guys, lunch is a check, so I'm just gonna do a little bit more work here, and yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Actually, it's really hard to see my screen right now because of the giant ball of fiery gas in the sky, so day. Well, thank you guys so much for being here and for watching. I do feel that working outside was nice. I don't know. I don't have like a scientific way or quantitative way to say, I was like 10% happier being outside, but it was nice. And I think especially like because of COVID, we're all inside a lot. I think getting out is a nice break, and so I would recommend if you can. I know that different places have different restrictions, and sometimes the weather and certain types of work are not as conducive to working outside, but I would say if you can, or even just get out for a walk. The vitamin D, I believe it can definitely help. So yeah, but thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good one. Hope everyone's staying safe and healthy, and love you guys. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already to keep up to date with more content, and yeah, appreciate it. Take care of yourselves. Fight on. Peace.